Hello my friends, YouTube, Facebook, Sifu here, giving you the update, day 5 of my 10-day water fast. Of course, as I said, my weight was plummeting a lot faster than I expected, and I had a half liter of juice in the beginning to interrupt that flow, and then went back to water yesterday. But I decided after getting on the scale again, I didn't expect my weight to drop into the 120s, so I am officially easing my way out of the water-only fast, and with no regrets. I feel great. Lost a lot of weight, a lot of weight actually, and but that's okay. Evidently, that's what I needed to do. I'm not prepared to lose so much weight right now with my tremendous schedule with music and with my school and things like that. So what I plan to do is maybe enjoy some fruit, vegetables, things like that for a few days, and then maybe do another 3 to 5 day water fast. And then at the very moment that I have a little bit of an opening, where I'm not doing so many shows and not on such a hectic schedule, even if I'm working and doing a few things, in some order, in some way, to maintain not so much of a tremendous drop in weight. I really want to do it again. I want to pursue the 10 days. Like I said, I've done it before, but I'm here with you, Artist of Truth, giving it to you, honest and real. That I got a little bit so thin that I decided to go ahead. Day number 5 here. I'm actually, technically, the way these videos are coming, almost 1 day behind. I started fasting on Thursday. So, right now, enjoying this beautiful, just take a look up there, take a look around here. Out here on my parents' farm. I'm in the woods. So nice to be out here in the country. It does give the opportunity to breathe in the air and listen to the birds and enjoy life and take the time to make better decisions. But I'm all about true health and true balance and being honest with you and with myself. So instead of faking this whole thing for another 5 days, I'm going ahead and sliding out there, and going to have some grapes, take it easy, and just enjoy the day. But I don't want to go any further into 100 and the 120s with my weight right now, with my training and such. So, but to give you the little bit of a rundown on the things that kind of happened to me, since I've done this many times, it wasn't too much of a test of my will. The complete 10 days probably would have been. But in the beginning, the first day, this time, for some reason, really bothered me. Really bothered me. I started to think about foods that I never eat and would never eat. But the thoughts just popped up. And I don't mean like cheeseburgers, but different types of candy maybe, or something like that. For some reason, the thoughts popped into my mind. But I have a very strong will, and they left very quickly. So once I got past that, the second day was a little, not quite so bad. Third day, nothing. The main thing for me is I kept watching that weight just plummet. 15 pounds in 3 days. The first 3 days was a little dramatic for me, because I'm very thin anyway. I train a lot. I eat very pure. So the next time I shoot for the 10 days, I'm going to document it just like this, let everybody know, get myself out there so I can lead, and then if something happens just like this, you show yourself and you show the truth of it and what you're doing, and that you have to break away from it and maybe go back. And that's just to show the process too, because same thing when I started the raw food. You started raw food for a month, and then it's like you black out and you wake up in Cracker Barrel with 40 biscuits and some pancakes, and then you go, oh, what am I doing? Because you go a little bit crazy till you develop your will, and over years you get away from doing that. And so total fitness, total health. I was having I have these little red circles all over me. So obviously some detoxing on my arms and on my chest and stomach and on my legs. These not so about like this, little red circles, which I'm going to do some more research on. And as much as I've been fasting, I've never got the circles on me and these little tiny bumps. So that's really the only thing I encountered. Nothing else, no headaches, a little bit of dizziness, of course, from dropping so much weight. Very careful standing up and such. But that's to be expected. So you can't let those little things, you may be a lot stronger than me, you're probably on 15 days already if you're fasting or something like that. But if you are, don't let those things scare you. All those years of punishing ourselves with greasy chicken and then believing these charts in the gym that say, you know, for a healthy breakfast you should have, you know, a 30-egg omelet and whole goat cheese and some organic chicken and all that stuff. I guess that's better than going to McDonald's, but you're never going to achieve real total health. Now, I'm not talking to the people trying to beef up for a competition, for, you know, to show off a large useless muscle, but I'm talking to those people who are really pursuing real health. And that's even you if you're in the gym, you know, getting big. I'm a small guy, so you know, unless I'm doing something I shouldn't do, there's no chance in that happening. You know, I'm more on the Bruce Lee end than I am on the Schwarzenegger side, and not even comparable to either. I wasn't comparing myself to Bruce Lee for all my critics out there. Oh, he thinks he's Bruce, but just saying skinny. Bruce Lee was skinny, and that's me, slim. And if you're pursuing that, even you guys that are trying to get big, you can do it all with very pure food. You don't have to be a raw foodist. That's my thing, to eat the pure raw food, because I'm going for total balance, total spirituality, a completeness of mind, speech and action, thought, speech, action. My spiritual and philosophical practices are not mainstream. They're not part of any particular thing. Of course, I do. I'm a very avid student of Buddhism and Taoism and all the Eastern philosophies. I study yoga, and of course, Christianity is a study and things like that. But I don't want to misrepresent anything. Like I'm giving a sermon or I'm in church on a regular basis. I'm pretty much a philosopher, and I'm into Buddhism and Eastern philosophy. And normally shaving my head, but my beautiful daughter demanding that I allow it to grow. So this is a spiritual practice right here. You know, letting those grays shine, and I might have to do a little touch up. Take a blackberry and just get that in there, but had to throw the humor and things in there. We can't get so much in there. But back to the reality of the fast. I'm getting off of it right now. I'm going to do another 3 to 5 days, maybe in a week. And then when the schedule lightens up, I'm going to pursue the 10 days again. I'm going to keep everybody posted, and I'm going to continue to post my ideas on fruit and health. Do your research, real, true research. Get away from the FDA and all that stuff and all the charts and the large corporations lobbying to get you to believe these things. And do your research. Study from different people. I've been doing this and studying for years and years and years, and I keep realizing how much I did not know, or how much misknowledge I gained, in which made me ignorant. Because I had knowledge of something that wasn't correct, so it was misknowledge, misleading me, which I think is a problem in most aspects of our lives, probably with everything. And I don't mean to offend anyone, but a lot would do with religion and different things like that. We follow people blindly because they're an authority and such. But if you're religious and you're spiritual, then you understand what I'm saying completely. My Christian brothers, my Buddhist brothers, and Muslims, everyone that do your fasting and that you believe and you pray and you go through that same thing, will take that into the rest of your life. Do the same thing with your health and in your relationships and all of those things. And then we can all come together, help each other, and inspire each other. Okay? Well, thank you so much for listening and watching. If you're still watching after 9 minutes and 49 seconds, then you must be really interested. I appreciate it very much. Any questions, comments, happy to take them. Thank you for your time. Love everyone.